They brought him in as a subject for a class demonstration. Just another human, just another lesson. But when the needles pierced, the electricity surged, and the bone-aching cold set in, something terrifying happened. The human didn't scream. He smiled. The xenobiology lecture hall at Arixa Prime University was unusually crowded. Students from all across the Galactic Federation packed the tiered seats, excited for today's special demonstration. Pain threshold testing, Professor Viral announced, his tendrils twitching in anticipation. We have acquired a Class 4 mammalian species for study, known for their peculiar responses to stimulus, the Homo sapiens. Gasps and excited murmurs rippled through the room. Humans were rare out here. Too unpredictable. Too dangerous. Most of the students had never seen one in person. Two guards led the subject onto the platform. He was tall for a mammal, with tan skin and short dark hair. No visible weapons. His arms were cuffed behind his back. Still, his eyes scanned the room with quiet calculation. Please state your name for the record, Viral said. Sergeant Mason Cade, the human replied. UN Marine Corps. Viral made a note. Begin Phase 1. The first phase was simple, electrical stimulation. Low voltage to begin with, slowly increasing. A mechanical arm attached leads to the human's chest and arms. Cade didn't flinch as the current flowed. His face remained unreadable. Increase to level 5, Viral instructed. Still nothing. Whispers spread among the students. Some scribbled notes. Others stared, wide-eyed. Fascinating, Viral said. No vocal response. No muscle tremor. Cade raised an eyebrow. Is this supposed to hurt? The class chuckled nervously. Next came thermal exposure. A plasma wand hovered just centimeters from Cade's skin, heating it to blistering temperatures. Level 7, Viral ordered. Smoke curled from the human's forearm, but he made no sound. No scream. No groan. He looked bored. You're going to need to try harder, Cade said dryly. By now, the atmosphere in the room had changed. The curiosity was giving way to unease. Viral signaled for the cold chamber. The guards unshackled Cade and moved him into a transparent pod. The temperature dropped rapidly. Frost coated the walls. 30 seconds. 60. Cade stood calmly, his breath fogging the air. 90 seconds. His lips were blue, but his eyes were sharp. Focused. Terminate phase, Viral said, sounding rattled. The pod hissed open. Cade stepped out, flexing his fingers. Warm towel would be nice, he said casually. Viral tried to compose himself. As you can see, human pain response is inconsistent. A bold student raised a tentacle. Permission to attempt telepathic pain induction? Granted. A slender Kryn approached the platform. Her species communicated through psychic linkages and could trigger empathetic sensations. She placed her digits on Cade's temples and closed her eyes. A moment passed. Then her eyes snapped open in shock. She staggered back, gasping. What did you see? Viral demanded. Pain, she whispered. So much pain. But not from us. Memories. Wars. Loss. Bones broken in training. Fire. Frostbite. Shrapnel. And he was smiling through all of it. She looked at Cade. Why? Why do you smile through pain? Cade looked around the room. His voice was calm, measured. Because pain means I'm still alive. Because my ancestors learned to keep moving even when the saber-toothed claws were still in them. Because pain is weakness leaving the body. Because if I scream, it doesn't stop the world from hurting me more. Silence fell. Dozens of alien students stared at him, no longer with curiosity, but something else. Fear. Professor Viral cleared his throat. You have fulfilled the terms of your agreement. You are free to go. Cade smirked. Don't worry, I won't tell the others how gentle you were. As the human walked out, the Kryn student sat back in her seat, still trembling. Professor, she whispered, what happens if we go to war with them? Viral didn't answer immediately. He watched the door slowly close behind Sergeant Cade. Then we must pray they flinch first.